Hey everyone, my name is Rachel Graham and I'm a digital creator, a registered nurse, and a mom. And yes, the thumbnail you clicked on, it said ditch cardio, build strength. So we're not actually fully ditching cardio. That was just a little bit of a clickbait, just a little bit, but it's not gonna be the focus of what we do in the gym. Okay, so I'll get into that a little more, what I've personally been doing with my cardio soon in the video. So why should you focus on strength training rather than just focusing on cardio? And if you already do strength training, then awesome. You're still probably gonna learn something from this video, so stay with me. So we're talking about longevity, functional health, and feeling strong, mobile, and independent as we age. So if you've been living on that treadmill or the elliptical, you know who you are, and eating salads with just like a vinaigrette and not having cheese on it and eating these tiny little portions of food, and you're like hungry and you feel like you've been working out and doing all the things, but like you're still not really seeing results. Like you're looking for a physique, you're looking to see results, and you're just not hitting your goals. So what I wanted to kind of start with and discuss is cardio culture versus functional strength. So I just turned 40, so I fit right into this category. For years, we were taught that we should just burn calories to stay thin, right? So endless cardio sessions, everyone's on the elliptical. The elliptical was the thing everybody did when I was in high school. And I tried to do that. I went to the gym a few times with a friend and it was like, it's just not for me. It's so boring. I can't do it. But I do remember eating a lot of veggie subs from Subway with like no cheese, no meat, obviously, no mayo, avoiding peanut butter, avoiding full-fat Greek yogurt. Everything had to be low-fat and then like burning yourself out with cardio. So I'm here to like abolish that mindset. Muscle is medicine. Cardio is fantastic for heart health, but it doesn't help you at all with building or maintaining muscle mass, strengthening your bones, preventing falls or injuries, or supporting hormonal balance. Okay? Pause it and listen to that again if you need to. Take some notes. So in fact, actually too much cardio without strength training can actually increase muscle loss and actually raise your stress hormones like cortisol, especially when you hit that midlife era. So the other thing cardio doesn't do, you guys, is tone your body. If you're looking for that, like it's gonna burn the fat, right? And it'll expose the muscle that you have underneath. But to get like those really nice curves, like you want a bigger booty, shapelier thighs, you want like a lifted butt, how about? You want to get rid of like the bingo arm, you want like a nice toned shoulder in your tank tops. That's not gonna do it with cardio. And I think a lot of women are super afraid to look bulky, but that's actually very, very hard to do. You need to be like doing hour and a half, 2 hour, 3 hour training sessions. You need to eat a ton of food, and then you need to be doing supplements. And if that's your goal, that's totally awesome. Like if you're looking to do that kind of training. But if you're just looking to get a curvy, sort of shapely physique, feel energized, feel strong, feel healthy, then do not be afraid of bulking up with weight training, guys. Do not be afraid, okay? It's hard enough to get in the amount of food you need to get in just to support your like 40-minute session at the gym. So what does strength training actually do for women? So this is fully backed by science. It's extremely powerful. You can Google it and see the same data. So it preserves lean muscle, which actually naturally declines as we age. And I'm sure you've all seen that, right? So it boosts metabolism because muscle burns more calories than fat at rest. I've talked about this before, and this is the thing that excites me the most about building muscle. You're always burning calories like an inferno. It improves insulin sensitivity, reducing your risk for diabetes. It protects your bones, lowering osteoporosis risk, which is a huge risk factor for certain categories of women. It supports mood and brain health. And strength training actually increases BDNF, which is a brain protective protein. And of course, it prevents falls and injuries because it improves your balance, stability, and coordination. It's a no-brainer, right? And here's the big one. It improves functional movement. So that's how you move in everyday life. And then of course, the cherry on top, it improves how you look, right? It's an added bonus. That's the thing. We have to go into this thinking about, weight loss and building muscle. It isn't just to like look good. That's the added bonus of all these other things. So I'm going to share with you 5 functional strength exercises that I think every person, but especially women should include on, at least 2 to 3 times per week. So we have squats. Everyone knows what a squat is. Standing up from a chair or picking up your kids, which targets your glutes, your quads, your core. Hinges, so that's like a deadlift. It protects your lower back and it helps you lift things safely. It targets the hamstrings, glutes, and spine. Number 3 is going to be your push movements. So this is push-ups or wall presses. This is great for your posture, as I'm like sitting hunched over. Great for your posture and upper body strength. It targets your chest, shoulders, and triceps. And then you're going to do pull movements like rows or band pulls. And that actually counteracts the hunching, helps you roll your shoulders back because it's building that back strength, right? That's just going to pull yourself back. Single leg balance exercises like step-ups or split squats are awesome too. And these are essential for fall prevention and coordination. So I feel like you should add in some core work. Bird dogs are awesome and planks are amazing for stability. And then do some arms. Arms are, don't neglect the arms. Everyone likes a nice cap, right? So keep your reps around 8 to 12 and do 2 to 3 sets. So that means you're challenging your muscles, but you're still maintaining that good form. So next up is, and also if you want to see examples of this, I'm going to upload another video of examples of each of those exercises. You can also, Google it or YouTube it as well. So flexibility and mobility. Strength is really, really key, but so is mobility and flexibility. And you don't need to be like doing these crazy like twisted moves. Like there's this woman I see on Instagram who has like her leg way up here and she's like, release your spine. I'm like, I don't even know what that means, but it looks terrifying. Hip openers, spinal twists, ankle and shoulder rolls. Keep it super simple. So that keeps you moving, helps prevent injury, stiffness, and will make you just feel like your posture's better. So think of it as like, if strength is like the engine that's driving you, the flexibility that you need is kind of what's going to steer that ship or that engine. So let's talk about diet because we can go to the gym and do a lot of work, but we need to talk about protein. So this is something as a female, a lot of us really struggle with, and I started talking about it in my stories. I shared what I was eating. So I'm going to give you guys a concise list of some of the best sources of protein that you can add to your diet today. Hard-boiled egg, 6.3 grams of protein. 2 scoops of plant-based organic protein, 21 grams. 2 turkey sticks, 7 grams of protein. 1 scoop of this collagen, 19 grams of protein. 2 tablespoons peanut butter, 8 grams of protein. 7 ounces of Greek yogurt, 20 grams of protein. 22 almonds gives you 6 grams of protein. Half a chicken breast, 27 grams. Cottage cheese, 1 cup is equal to 28 grams of protein. Now here's one that's really cool, lentils. They're high in fiber, folate, magnesium, potassium, iron, copper, and manganese. And half a cup is equal to 9 grams of protein, you guys. Chickpeas, pretty close. Half a cup is equal to 7 grams of protein. And then your lean beef, so it's high in iron, zinc, selenium, vitamin B12, and B6. And only 3 ounces has 24.6 grams of protein. And then we have fish, rich in iodine, selenium, vitamins B12, omega-3s, supports heart health, right? We all know that. Half a salmon fillet has a whopping, you guys, 30.5 grams of protein. And 880 grams of cod has 41 grams of protein. The last one that I wanted to share with you is quinoa. So it's like a superfood. It's rich in fiber, folate, copper, iron, zinc, and it's actually referred to as a complete protein because it contains all 9 essential amino acids that your body can't make on its own. It actually, there's one, what's it called? Oh my gosh, I forget. But there's one that it's a little bit insufficient. I forget what it's called, but you can Google that. So 1 cup provides 8 grams of protein. So there's tons of other foods you can eat, obviously, but those are the ones I want to highlight. And then turkey, of course. Turkey breast, 3 ounces gives you 25.6 grams of protein. So you may think, okay, that's just pause the video, rewatch it, write it down. If you purchase these foods and have them in your home, and then you have a running list that tells you, okay, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter equals this amount of protein, and you have everything listed out, we all have our favorite foods. So whatever weight you are, so let's go with 150 pounds. If you weigh 150 pounds, you want to get 150 grams of protein. So that's a lot. When you start adding things up, so focus on that and then add in a vegetable at every meal. And honestly, you're not going to have a lot of room left in your belly for other things. You're not going to have a lot of room for processed foods. You're just literally not going to be hungry. Once you get that 150 grams of protein, if that's your weight, and you're adding a vegetable, and then of course you're gonna add a grain, or a carb, add sweet potatoes, quinoa, brown rice. So to wrap things up, cardio obviously has a place, but strength training is like the foundation, the queen, okay? Longevity, independence, vibrant aging. I'm 40, you guys. I don't feel 40. And just doing strength training 5 days a week and increasing the weight that I'm doing, I feel way better. I feel stronger. I feel energized. It's insane. Like, I've been watching, and friends have sent me actually like reels of people that are like, I'm 40 and it hurts. Or like, it's like this one guy, he's like doing stuff. He like had a drink and he was like, ow, to that song. I can't remember the name of it, but you don't need to feel like that at 40, at 30, at 60. You don't need to feel like that. So I got a couple of free PDFs. Check out the description below. If you need help in your fitness journey, your wellness journey in general, I've got a gluten-free, refined sugar-free recipe book. You can download that totally for free, you guys. And then I also have a sobriety guide. And you might think, well, why are you talking about sobriety? I came here to learn about protein and weight training. Well, I'm talking about sobriety because when you think about adding in healthy stuff, right? Like right now, I have my protein shake right here. We think about adding in healthy food, okay? So you're spending all this time in the kitchen, you're spending all this time in the gym, and then are you gonna go like jack everything all up and go have like drinks on a Friday night and a Saturday night, get totally like hammered, or maybe even get buzzed? And then like the next morning, you're not gonna feel like eating clean, working out. It all fits together. So this video is not just for people that are like going for weight loss and muscle building and nutrition. This video is also for the people that realize and are connecting that all of this works together, right? So my folks that are sober, living the alcohol-free life, this is relevant to you. My people that are, interested in the diet and the exercise part, learning about the benefits of being alcohol-free is also for you, because I'm telling you about food. I've got a short list. I'm telling you about high sources of protein, especially if you're a woman and you're 40 years old, right? 30 plus, but especially 40, 50. You need to be prioritizing protein. You need to be prioritizing weight training. And I wanted to mention to you guys the cardio that I do. So I just started doing this. Like, I'm learning as I go and sharing what I'm learning, you guys. So I've actually been doing sprints. So 3 days a week. So I do my sessions 5 days a week, and I use the Ladder app, and it's really awesome. I'll have a link to that in the description as well. And I do my training sessions 5 days a week that range from it's like 35 to 45 minutes, okay? And 3 days a week now, I'm adding in sprint sessions. So that's on top of doing my 35 to 45 minute workout. So I do 60 minutes of full-on sprinting. So if you're on a treadmill, I started with 7, a speed of 7. And then by my last 2 sets of 10 sprints, I amped it up to 7.3. So gradually I've been increasing my time. I think it was yesterday. I actually went to 8 and I was full-on sprinting, like all out running. So you do that for 60 and then you walk for 30 seconds and you do that 10 times. So you can start with 40 seconds and 30 seconds or whatever combo you feel comfortable with, as long as it's a sprint with a walk. So that is a way that we can get our cardio in, but we're still emphasizing the weight training. So anyways, sorry I digressed a little bit there, but eliminating alcohol is going to be a key component in your lifestyle journey to better health and longevity and anti-aging. Alcohol really, really affects the way your skin looks. It's not just like, I'll get Botox and whatever and filler and whatever. How about you eliminate toxins that you're putting in and on your body first? And then if you still are feeling like your skin needs a little boost here and there, then yeah, go for some cosmetic stuff. But don't neglect what you're putting inside your body. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Again, the links are below if you want to grab those free PDFs, you guys. The link for the Ladder app that I use for my personal workouts is going to be in there as well. And please like and subscribe if you like this video and drop me a comment, all right? And I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye guys.